Hi, everybody. I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. Yes, I look different today. Shorter hair, no glasses. Uh, Not to get into a lot because I'm gonna do a video on it. But I did just have cataract surgery yesterday, and it was amazing. Except now, of course, I don't have glasses. Hiding the bags and distracting from the whole. Oh well. So hi, how's everybody doing? Now I don't know about where you are, but it has cooled down a lot here. It was like we were 85 degrees one day, and then the next day we were 60 degrees. And I was determined I was not going to go from having my AC on one day to having the furnace on the next day. But I really had no choice. I had to get the chill out of the house because it was cold. And today's Friday, October 18th. Um, so it was Wednesday, it was really, really chilly. Thursday, and it's like the mornings are really chilly and then it warms up. Yesterday morning was chilly. I actually wore a light winter jacket to surgery. And then when I left, I didn't have to have it on because it was warm. And today I had a sweatshirt on earlier and then I didn't need it. So I switched out again. But it's like, it's cold in the morning and then it's really nice from about 11 o'clock in the morning or noon till about 4 o'clock, maybe 5. But as soon as the sun starts going down, burr cold again. So not fun. I well, not fun, but not pleasant either. I don't like the cold. I don't. I don't like it. I used to love the fall. Fall and spring were my favorite seasons. I know everybody says, "Oh, I love fall." The changing of the seasons, the color of the leaves, the crispness in the air, and you get to have fires in your pits. And the only thing I like about fall is Halloween. That's it. The rest of it sucks balls. I have become a summer person. I might bitch and whine about the heat, but I'd much rather it be warm, even if it means having a high electric bill because of the AC, than to be cold. And I used to be like, oh, I hate summer. You can only take off so much. Where in wintertime, at least you can keep piling clothes on. Well, the only time I like to be cold is when I'm in bed sleeping. Otherwise, I want to be comfortably warm. But enough of me whining and complaining again about things that I can't change. So, I've made a couple things, and that's about it. A couple, as in two. All right, so, I make my I don't care stash bears. I think I have 2 jars left. And I know I gave like 4 of them to my son when I first started making them. And then I sold 2, and then I have 2 left. I did have 3 that were pre made, but somebody I work with bought one of them. And then I made the one that I donated, and that's where she saw it and was like, I want one. And then another coworker was like, I want one, but I don't want the pot leaf. So I had to make another one because I wasn't going to tear the pot leaf off and then have to sew it back on and blah. And I said, all right, what color do you want it? And she was like, oh, you know I like colorful things. Really? I do not like it when people say, oh, just something colorful and bright. Colorful and bright can mean a lot of things and different things to different people. But I sent her a picture of it and she likes it. So what I used for this was Sweet Roll Frosty in the color, I think it's hidden. In this color, look at that. Look how pretty. Green, orange, purple, and blue. And this is what I have left of a second cake. This one I did take apart so I would have, what's it called? Color control. The body and the head, I just let whatever colors came out. But for everything else, I wanted specific colors. So I pulled all the colors out and then I tied them back together to make my cake. But I put them back together in the same way that they're original. Green, orange, purple, blue. Anyway, she did not want a leaf. She wanted the letter N, her initial. So this is her bear. And she likes it, so that's all good. Next thing I made, I did a tutorial on this square. It will be out Saturday the 19th. And it's called a modified granny square. It's this square right here. And I liked it so much that I was like, I must make a blanket out of this. Hang on, I'm not supposed to bend over. So let me see if I can get this without bending over. Okay, so I had this basket, and here's some of the yarn that's left. So it was all my brighter colors. And I was like, I was saving those because I wanted to make a blanket. I just wasn't sure what blanket until this square. So I made a blanket using all of my leftover yarn balls. Oh, fuzz. And then I did a border from this book. This border. And this, I did 35 squares, 5 across, 7 down. And this is what it came out like. You might notice that some of the squares are variegated, or I use self-striping yarn. It was Red Heart Stripes favorite, I think. It's what I used for the one bear, the bear that I actually sold. And like I said, I just made squares out of leftover bulbs. And then I did that border. And this is the back side. I sewed them together with invisible. I believe she said it was called the mattress stitch. I don't know. I don't know. I just know you can't really see it. Now, I will be doing an instructional video for this. Not a tutorial, because I already have a tutorial coming out Saturday for the square. So I'm just going to do a little short tutorial on how to make it and put it together and whatnot. Not really a tutorial, it's just an instructional video. So that's what's been going on around here. So this morning, I know I don't usually talk about what I watch on YouTube, but this morning for some reason, this one video popped up. Nothing to do with crochet or anything. Oh, I also got a new pair of scissors from Temu. Aren't they pretty? Look at the flowers. Pretty. And these earrings, little chains. But anyway, so as I was saying, I was watching YouTube this morning, and for some reason, this one video popped up, and it was like, why I won't have a best friend again. And she was just going on about some group she was in, and she thought somebody was her best friend. And anyway, having a best friend myself, someone I have been best friends with for darn near 50 years, and I've known her since I was 5. Well, since we were both 5. We started kindergarten together, and we're in school together the whole time, because I lived in a small town, and just about everybody who started kindergarten together continued, and we graduated together. But anyway, I was like, well, that really sucks. I'm really sorry that this woman felt she couldn't have a best friend again. And then another video came up with that same title, but it was somebody else. And she was talking about how she thought she was friends with this person, that she thought of this person as her best friend, but that person did not think of her as her best friend. And it wound up being a backstabbing situation and whatnot. And again, it was like, I feel bad for people who don't have a best friend, especially someone my age who doesn't have a lifelong best friend. Because my best friend and I, we know crap about each other that other people don't have a clue of. And I know all my secrets are safe with her, just like she knows all her secrets are safe with me. Because we pretty much can't say anything about the other one without incriminating ourselves. And we did some really dumb shit when we were younger. Which is why, now that I'm older, I don't feel the need to go out and party and all this other stuff. It's like, no, that's out of my system. That was out of my system 40 years ago. So anyway, I'm shuffling the cards right now because I realized I didn't do this the last time. So, anyway, If you have a lifelong best friend, I am so happy for you. If you do not, I'm 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 a little sad. I'm a little sad if you don't have a best friend. All right. So, I'm just waiting to see which card it's going to be like. Pick me, pick me. Release control. Let's see. Okay, let's pop right here. And this one says, practice gratitude, which is something we should all do every day anyway. Practice gratitude. Always be grateful for what you have, not for what you don't. Don't be like, oh, I don't have this and I want it. Be grateful for what you have, and maybe the I really want it will come to you. And on the bottom, focus on the positive. Release control. Practice gratitude and focus on the positive. There you go, guys. What great advice. Super great advice. And with that, I think we're done. I was going to show you this thing I'm kind of working on, but since I'm not liking it, I'm not going to show you because I'm probably just going to rip it apart because that's how I am. Like, oh, it was better in theory than in practice. It's kind of ugly in practice. So, yeah. Do you ever do that? Do you ever get something in your head? You're like, oh, this is going to be so cool. It's exactly what I want. And, it's something there isn't necessarily a video for, a tutorial for, or a pattern for, because it's in here. Excuse me. And then you start to make it, and you're like, ugh. Ugh. That's what this is turning into. It's like a, ugh. So, I will tell you, it's this color. And I thought that would be fun, but it isn't. It's ugly made with pretty yarn. So, anyway, that's it, you guys. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so very, very much. If you are subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If you have not subscribed, please do. I'm not as regular as I was, but I still make videos. Probably at least every other week, if not at least once a week. So, hit that subscribe button. And if you really want to know when I'm putting out videos, hit the little bell. Like, share, whatever. Comment below. Let me know if you've ever started a project where you thought it was going to be great and then you're like, yuck. And let's see, what else was there? I don't remember. Oh, let me know if you have a lifelong best friend. Because I know there are a lot of you out there who do. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day, great morning, great evening, whatever, whenever, wherever it is when you're watching. And yeah, later, Gators. Peace out.